Hey everyone, welcome back. In this part of the tutorial, we're going to do the front end. In the last video, we just did the testing for our decentralized application. Now we're going to build the front end user interface of the application so you see and achieve exactly what you see here on your browser. All right, so to do that, we have to create the front end folder and put things inside of it. So go back to the readme.md file. It's in the description under the video. Open it and go to the front end section. In here, make sure that you cd back into the simple storage directory. So in VS Code, if you are in the back end directory, click on cd ... and you'll go back to the simple storage directory, right? Make sure you're out of the backend. Now we're going to npx create the next application. We'll create a next application version 13 front end folder like this. And when you do create this, make sure that everything you choose is no, except for ESLint, which is yes. So proceed, yes. TypeScript, no. ESLint, yes. No, 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 and no. Great, so now it's going to create our next app inside the front end directory. And when this is done, you'll see here, you'll have, we already see it, a front end. And when this is done, to give it a few more seconds, we're going to delete the Git repository. This creates a Git repository in the front end. We do not want a Git repository because it will complicate things in the future when we deploy our app to the web via Vercel. So I'm in front end. I'm going to cd into the front end, back in my VS Code. You see right now I'm in front end, and then I'm going to remove Git. And first of all, you'll see that I have Git status on main branch. I'm inside a branch, but I'm going to say remove it. So now if I do Git status, you'll see fatal, no Git repository. Good. So we don't have a Git repository. And now we are going to, where are we? Let's go back. Now we'll go to step 3. We'll install these two libraries, Web3 Model and Ethers. This will take a few more seconds, so we'll be right back. Done. So we install these two libraries. We'll go to step 4. Now we have to create a constant folder in the front end directory, constants, and then we'll put this, and then we'll create an index.js file with this code in there, copy. So go into the front end, right here we'll create another folder, we'll call it constants, make sure you spell it correctly, and inside here we'll create a file, index.js, and then we'll copy this 2 lines of code, right? Now you can read the instructions here. Let me give you a shortcut. You have to put the contract address in here. The contract address is what you saved in part 2, I think, of the video tutorial, and what we saw on our ether scan, right? So this is the contract address that we created. Copy. Put that in here. This is our contract. And then my ABI is kind of like byte code, byte data that the computer uses to understand the framework and the structure of the contract. So we'll go into backend, artifacts, contracts, simple storage.json. And in here, you'll see we have our ABI. So copy all of this with the brackets, and then put it in here. Make sure that you have a semicolon after the last bracket, and this is the first bracket. Save. So let's close this index.js file. We don't need it anymore. I'm going to close the backend. Okay. So now that we have our step 4 done, let's go to step 5. We create another index.js file, but inside pages. So let's go to pages. We have index.js. This is as default code. So we're going to go in there and erase everything. And we'll insert this code right here. Copy index.js, Perfect. Now all of this code inside index.js, which is inside the pages folder, this is your front end. This is your actual app. It's all of this. All right. So we have our index.js. Now I'm using 2 images. You can see here this image, Charming Data image, and this image right here. So I'm going to show you how to download these images and put them inside the public folder. Follow me, do this just so you get some practice, and then just change the images if you want to your own images. So we'll click on this. Save image as. We'll just go to downloads. Like that, without the 1. Save it. And then we'll save the other image, the PNG. Download. We'll change the name to just logo Charming Data. And once we have these 2 images, we're going to insert them into the public right here. Right? We'll have these 2 images. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to insert them right now. Great. So I added them, logo Charming Data, and the other image as well right here. And you can see it in our code. If we go back to the index.js, you see that I put them in here, logo and this one right here. So if you add your own images, make sure to change this this name if you have your own images with your own name. All right, so now that we have the images, we'll run dev. Make sure that you're inside the front end directory. So we'll go here, front end, we're there. Execute. This will take a few seconds. There we go. Took about a minute, but now you can click on the link and we can go to our application on localhost only on our computer, and now we can connect our wallet like this. Unlock, and now we see that this turned into the submit button, and let's submit a new sentence to the blockchain. I think it's my 4th sentence. Submit. Password again. It will request confirmation for the gas price, and this will take probably about 10 seconds. We'll see. Yep, took about 10 seconds depending on how many people are using it. Now we can get our stored sentence, and we see that we get the last sentence that we stored on the Ethereum blockchain Sequoia testnet. Exciting. All right, don't forget to subscribe to this video and to this channel, not to this video. You can like this video, but subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so you get notified of the future videos that I'm going to make explaining this front end code, or at least section by section, and then deploying it to the web so you can have a link that you can share with others. Always remember, we're better together, so help each other out.